Hi, everyone. Welcome back to American Warrior Radio. So glad you joined us again. We have our special guest, Dr. Scott Fairchild with Heal the Warrior, Heal the Country, with a very specific topic today, especially this time of year. Doc, say hello and tell us what we're talking about.
We know the reason for the season, and now we have to talk about something that might be a little bit of a challenge, particularly for veterans and any of them suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, or depression, anxiety, or anyone actually who's been a veteran and may have spent Christmas overseas, the holidays overseas. It's a difficult time. Or it may be a difficult time. So there's certain things that we want to cover during that period. If you're feeling down and you're feeling out, and you don't feel connected, what do you have to do? You have to connect. And so reach out.
Rather than isolate. You
Oh,
want to
you
make that
don't want to
connection.
isolate. You don't want to isolate because that's kind of a downward spiral. And so what you want to do is reach out to buddies. You want to reach out to friends. You want to reach out to family. Some people say, well, I don't have any family nearby, or I don't have any family. And so reach out to some of your friends. Some people spiritually reach out to their church. Get connected in the community. They always say, reach out. I mean, just call a friend, phone a friend is the old phrase. So that's what you want to do during that time. Also, it's very important during the holiday season. In the military, we always used to say, get wrapped around the axle. It's so important not to get all wrapped up in the holiday season and have a checklist that includes 347 items. And you're worried about only getting done 112 of those. So it's so important to put reasonable expectations on yourself and on others. Yes, it's nice to get presents for your friends, but just don't go crazy over it. Do a little shopping, and sometimes you can shop online, or you can also do a one-stop shopping as I do. I go to a candy shop, order candy, send it around the country, and my shopping is done with that
Did I
one-stop
get a
shopping.
box? Should I
You got
expect
one
one?
coming. You've got one coming.
Yeah.
So the important thing is to not get all wound up. There's actually a book out if you want to pick it up. I'm sure it's available online. It's called Simplify Your Christmas. And if you just let that ring in your head for a minute, simplify your Christmas. How can I make it more simple? A lot of people just don't bother with the postage and sending cards and all that stuff anymore. A lot of the things just go online. How can you simplify your Christmas? I remember there's one chapter in there called Turkey Torpor. Don't get freaked out about the turkey. I got to have this, and Aunt whatever wants her mashed potatoes with such and such on it, or candied yams or whatever. Don't get all wound up about it. I remember one Christmas, we were planning on getting all of our stuff from a local restaurant. And Smoky Bones. We're going to bring in all the food, and we had it all set up and all ordered, and we had people in from all over. And I went to pick it up, and they had closed at noon.
Oh, my.
We didn't have a Christmas dinner. So guess what? We all had pizza for Christmas,
Why not? You
and
make
we
the
all
best
had
of it.
fun. It's the connection between people.
Okay, you're
not
talking
what's
about
sitting on your
connections.
plate.
Let's say, because my wife and I send out Christmas cards. Some people like to go online and send a little message. It seems that's the wave of the future. It seems a little impersonal. What's the value there? Is it more of the giver or the receiver for something as simple as a Christmas card?
It's really reaching out and kind of bringing friends up to date. It's connecting with them and saying, hey, here's what's kind of been going on the past year. I remember I used to painstakingly do a Christmas letter. I don't do that anymore, largely because, the cost of postage, and a lot of friends have moved around, their addresses change. I get quite a few back. So I try and reconnect with people face to face and personally, but each person has their own idea about it. There's still Christmas cards we get from, I call it, the traditional friends who love to send cards. That's part of the holiday season for them. So whatever fits for you, whatever you're comfortable with, the most important thing is to not stress yourself out over it. Not just push yourself. I do recall past years, a lot of times those Christmas letters would go out a day or so after Christmas.
Hey,
Whatever's fair for you, whatever works for you, maintain your Christmas sanity. Maintain your Christmas sanity and reflect back onto the reason for the season. It wasn't to get wound around the axle. It wasn't to get yourself into turkey torpor. It wasn't to get yourself crazy. Or in this season, you can drive down the road. I've been out and about, just drove by the mall the other day, and the mall is already full. And I mean, you'd swear that we had a robust economy when we don't, because everybody's out there. But you know what folks are doing? Another very important thing for all of us is not bringing out that credit card and charging up so much Christmas that you're fretting through February, March, and April. So that's
Compounding the problem.
compounding the problem for sure.
So the key is
spend within your means.
you spend within your means, but you mentioned it, make connections.
Make connections. And
If you're forward deployed or somewhere and you don't have family around, look for those near you,
yes,
in close proximity to you, engage with them,
yes.
make a connection.
And do something simple. So many people are so creative. My wife always makes a Christmas card for me, and that is so special. And it doesn't cost a lot. It's so special. I remember back when I was on active duty, there was a lieutenant friend I had, and she listened in June to something I had to say. I was like, I hate this seatbelt. It always pulls on my neck. And at Christmas, there's a little package on my desk that probably cost $3.50. And it was this little lamb's wool cover for the seatbelt. That was so special that I still remember it 30 years later. So you can do those special little things that don't cost a lot, but mean a lot. And it doesn't empty your bank account.
And people, it's about making connections, especially if you're in a far off place, or maybe you're just stuck at home and things aren't going the way you thought they should or wanted them to. You can still reach out, make a connection with somebody close to you. Like you said, whether you go to church with them, maybe you work with them, wherever.
Absolutely.
Connect.
The best.
Lessen the stress.
Exactly. Lessen the stress. And the best Christmas present you can give to anyone is simplify your Christmas gift that you give to yourself. If you simplify your Christmas, it will mean so much more to you, and you won't come into the New Year stress. So thank a veteran and thank another veteran during the holidays. Reach out and touch. Connect with other veterans, thank them for their service and their sacrifice, and don't get wrapped around the Christmas tree.
Outstanding advice from Dr. Scott Fairchild. Heal the warrior, heal the country. He'll come back for another episode. Until next time, don't forget, thank a vet.